Hey folks, Dad here, Elevation Diecast Racing, here to give um, a bunch of thank yous and shout outs to a lot of folks that have helped us along the way, that have sent things in, um, and um, and to give a track update. This place is a mess right now, so we are we are stationary right here. However, we are wanting to thank you folks. I'm sorry it's been so long. I do miss racing. I really miss racing. We've just been extremely busy around here. Usually winter time is usually a time where you would think that you'd have more time on your hands to kind of do things like hobbies. And well, for me, it's quite the opposite. I usually work all year round, and I have been kind of not been able to work, which has spun me into other things needing to get done. And so here we are. I really want to give a shout out to a few folks in particular, show off some things that that have come my way. Shout out to Redline Salvage Inc. You can't see it, but it's on the other side of this white wall. It is laying flat. It is being groomed for the new track format and setup. And the folks over at Redline Salvage Inc. gave me a really good deal on the seamless track. He sent me a couple of cars, which I have. They are somewhere here. I tried to find them, but they are just, I have stuff scattered everywhere, and I gathered up everything I could, but they will be featured in a future video on the new track, no doubt. Also, for the other goodies that were sent for racing and mods, some tungsten, and really appreciate it. Sean over at Redline Salvage Inc. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciated. Shout out to Count over at Chase Family Racing. If you have not seen his channel, please go over to the Chase Family Racing and subscribe. Catch up on his videos. He's just started, but he's got a really cool track set up. I can't wait to see some more races on that Haywood Valley Raceway. And I also want to give a shout out to Brandon over at Scale Racing Channel. I do have some of those vehicles that he has recently sent me, and I believe I have mentioned them or shown them in a previous video, maybe in December, but I wanted to give a shout out as some of them are Johnny Lightning, and some of them have made the top tier and in the Johnny Lightning ranks. So I want to roll these out. And Brandon, thank you very much for your generosity and support and helping me out with tips and things like that. Very knowledgeable if you are looking to get in this hobby, and you really want to do well. Brandon is a good one to learn from. He is very knowledgeable, very precise, somewhat of a perfectionist like myself. I like to do things right. It's worth it to go the extra mile. It's less crowded there. But without further ado, I do want to show some of the vehicles sent my way by Scale Racing. This is the Mad Maverick, Johnny Lightning. This car is really cool. It has like a Spectraflame type paint on it. He has been oiled up. I'm pretty sure he is going to be able to compete in the rankings. I'll send him down the new track 3.0 setup, which I'm close to a name for that track. It will have a proper name and will be nothing like this track that I had before. was nothing like the track that I started with, and so we're going to continue that trend. But this is the Mad Maverick. He has been worked, his wheels, and he does scoot down the track. I just don't have a real good time or position for him yet, as the new track setup is going to be way different, with results varying. Next up is another vehicle sent in by Brandon, a Johnny Lightning 33 Willys. Yes, I did have this car already, but no, there is never too many 33 Willys. He is fast. I'm not sure how much faster he is than the other one. I haven't really messed with it, but I'm anxious really to get this other track set up. It's just a matter of time before we're able to bring that to fruition. Another vehicle, an awesome 70 Chevelle. I love this casting as well. We have also just sent out our cars today over to Scale Racing Channel for the heavyweight division, I believe, is the 51 to 60 1.9 weight category. Elevation Diecast Racing will be racing at SCR in March, or SRC. And love this car, Brandon. Thank you. I have ran this down the track. He is not fast enough to compete, but he will look good on the shelf. Next up is a Johnny Lightning. This van. Really like this van. I thought he was going to be too wide for the track, but he's not. He fits just fine. And he ran like a slug down the track, a 2.79, and then I worked his wheels, and he is now currently number 4 behind another van in the Johnny Lightning class. Really like this this van. So, Brandon, thank you again. We are very grateful to have that car in our lineup. And also, we got a car that's very hard to find. I was looking for this car for months, and I couldn't believe it when I opened it. Thank you again, Brandon. Really, really generous gift here is the Coca-Cola Studebaker. Yes, you know it. You love it. This one is fast. He is, I believe, currently number 3. He's number 3 or number 4, I think, maybe in my top tier. I don't remember. It's been so long. These cars have been staged on in this area for a long time. I've been kind of waiting to do this. So again, thank you, Brandon, for those. Very much appreciated. So next up will be, these are some vehicles that Isaiah had found rummaging around the house with his grandma. He found them in a box, and he thought he would surprise Dad with some cars. So Isaiah, thank you, son. These cars are really cool. I have dusted up each and every one of these vehicles, with the exception of the last one because he is too big for the track. Nevertheless, I just wanted to put this one out there. Some pretty cool cars. I have this one on card. It is too wide for track. It's a Matchbox. These wheels are absolute trash. If you ever see wheels like this, never mind the rust ring in the middle, that can be taken care of, but these particular wheels are junk. They are not fast. They'll never be fast. You couldn't dust these up enough and shine the axles. These wheels are junk. Don't get these wheels. Don't get these cars unless you want it for your collection. But nevertheless, a Mustang. I thought this car was going to be fast. He is not quite fast enough to get into anywhere. Another Matchbox. And this fire truck actually has a little bit of speed. I don't remember what it did. I'm sure I will run him down the new track. Ferrari, same thing. Metal body, metal base. I do have this Ferrari. So looking forward to running him. Another Matchbox. This is a cement truck. He's missing his mixer, but nevertheless a cool find. Sportster Corvette, and I believe this is a Hasbro Tonka truck, fire department. Not fast at all, but cool to have in the collection anyway. So thank you, Isaiah, and to Isaiah's grandma for locating these cars. We will put them in the collection. And so last but certainly not least here, Dale over at DXP Racing. If you have not checked out his channel, I highly recommend you going over. Dale does some really cool races, really interesting formats, and got a lot of fast cars over there. DXP Racing. Dale, thank you very much. Dale sent me this Johnny Lightning track. I am going to clean it up and perhaps use it in another track format I am thinking about making. This will come in handy as I can bend it and curve it, and we'll be able to do something with all this track. So Dale, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. And he also sent me a couple of new Johnny Lightning. I'm really digging Johnny Lightnings. I will be, you'll be seeing more Johnny Lightnings on this channel as the weeks and months progress. As we get to racing, I am also gearing toward really downsizing my collection, and I'm putting a trade box together and going to be focused at elevation diecast racing, more so on the racing, and just you only have so much room, and these cars are beginning to take up too much room. My mom always said I had too many cars. I said, Mom, I do not have too many cars. I only have too many slow cars. So, but nevertheless, we are going to be focusing on racing a little more, and in particular, Johnny Lightnings. This 72 Buick Riviera. Yes, these have been out of the package already. Had to work the wheels, so we'll show them off right here. Really nice car. I like this Buick Riviera. A no hood showing the business end of this Riviera. Nice wheels. They roll up pretty good. So we're looking forward to getting these down the track and seeing if they can get in the Johnny class. Buick Riviera. Next up is from a Rebel Rod series. We got some decals, which we always can use more decals. Oh yeah. So it's the Super Beatnik 96 Dodge Super B. One of my favorite castings from Mopar. Not a huge Mopar fan in real life. I am a Chevy guy. I drive a Ford though. We'll get into that probably in another video. Nevertheless, I do like these Super Bs. these wheels need a little work. These ones in the front stick together on the axles. I'm going to see what I can do about that. But even if it isn't fast, man, are you kidding? This is going to go good in the Johnny collection. Dale, thank you so much. I really do appreciate these cars. So as far as the track update goes, we are under construction. I am putting segments together for the during construction. I have already shot the first segment. I'm getting ready to shoot the second segment, and then the last segment will be the new racetrack. We are still waiting on the timer. We're going to have him make the timer here in the very, very near future. So I'm saying March. I'm going to say sometime in March for the spring, we are going to have Track 3.0 under an actual name track. I haven't come up with one yet. Maybe if you have any suggestions in the comments, maybe you can have your part in naming this track. Again, thanks to everybody out there who likes, comments, subscribes. I would start rattling off names, but I know I would forget some, so I will do that in the next forthcoming video. And just a shout out to everybody who has participated in the past. I can tell you this much for sure. We have a real rider dispute in the last race to determine who really won that race. I have reviewed the footage, and there is a discrepancy of a fourth car being in that race, and that is the Ice Charger, the Ghost Rider Ice Charger. So we're going to be running those 4 cars off, and the fastest one, and we'll get the first, second, and third place, and then probably run a Real Rider tournament and start the Real Rider class, because you know I'm a nut. I like to race cars, and if you don't race Real Riders, I recommend it. You know, if you got a bunch of Real Riders and you want to know what they do, open them up, race them, throw them down the track, let them breathe, get them out of the package. If you really like the car and collect them like I do too, get 2 of them, because that's what I did. Anyway, that is going to be all for tonight. I did want to show you a couple of cars I've picked up. I've been going through a lot of cars that I have had laying around here in boxes since we moved. We got a Morris Mini Cooper. I like the wheels. If anything, the wheels will be good for another car, for a mod, because they are nickel-plated axles on the color shifters. That's why they also, another reason they cost a couple dollars more than regular cars. So, and plus, if I had the choice of a small car, if I had to pick a compact car, this would absolutely be it. The Mini Cooper. Call me crazy, I like this car. I have a collection of them over on the shelf. They look real good on the shelf, because I tell you what, I have not found a fast one for the track yet. So we'll see about this one in the future. Some moving parts. Tesla Model X. We will be going back to the blister pack races. I have an EV race coming. They've already been dusted. I've been dusting up cars, getting ready for races. I have got a whole season of cars lined up. Just to give you an idea, I got another Baja Run 2 coming. We're going to probably kick it off with a funny car, classic, pick your pack race. That is going to be fun. We got Racing in the Pass Lane number 5. Can't wait for that. We got a bunch of nice cars outlined for that. Hot Wheel Race Team number 2 will be coming. We have a luxury sport race. It's going to have the Lotus Project M250, Aston Martin DB5, Cadillac El Mirage, Jaguars. It's even got an Infiniti in that lineup. Gonna do a rescue series, public service race, public transportation, fire truck, ambulance, delivery guys, you name it. We'll have a police race, SUVs, wagons, and vans. I got another load of character cars. We'll have JDM number 2. Finally got some good JDMs. Plus, you just might see 1 or 2 peeled off the wall. I might do an off-the-wall race. I'm getting antsy about racing. Let's just put it that way. Looking at some of these cars that I know have potential to have speed on the track. So yeah, it's going to be exciting once I get back in. Back on track, so to speak. Got the Range Rover Estoque, or Evoque. Looking forward to seeing what that car does. It's got a pretty wide wheelbase and some big wheels, so we'll see how he does. The Porsche Carrera 911. Gonna see what that guy does. Also have the Porsche 911 Turbo. I like the brown. I don't know about you, but brown is pretty sharp on this ride, so we're looking forward to seeing what goes on with him. and that's going to be pretty much it for now. Thanks again for watching. We look forward to getting the excitement going again, and I have a lot of work to do as far as getting everything ready. I have, like I said, I've been dusting up cars. I'm cleaning up. I'm reconstructing. It'll pretty much be a whole different look. So I'm really excited for the unveiling of Track 3.0. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe if this is your first time. Check out some videos from December. Poke through some of the races. We race cars around here. We throw it down the track, and we don't care if it's ugly. If it's fast, it's going to find a place in the case. So remember, if it isn't fast, at least it'll look good on the shelf.